coolest thing that just happened to us is our buddy is here. His car's here from Horsepower Obsessed. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Here we are back at the auto show in Pittsburgh, 2005, and we're going to show you the top 3 things that we liked and you may have missed. Okay. Is this the third?
Yep.
It's number 3? Number 3. Here we go. Up at number 3 is the Hyundai Race Simulator. We're going to get a chance at it to see how well we can do. This is our first time in a simulator, and we're really thankful that Hyundai had brought this to the Pittsburgh Auto Show for all the kids to enjoy it. This was definitely a main attraction where the line was back for 30 minutes at a time, maybe 45 minutes at a time before you can get your first and second chance, maybe third chance at testing out the simulator. So here we go. This is his first time, but for those of us that have been in a simulator before, we know how real world it actually is. And so at the beginning here, I'm assuming there's going to be some squirreliness, but I think we can smooth it out as I do some coaching. There we go. Oh, ready? The first one. So last time you tell somebody else they can't drive. And so what I think is really good about this is here's the dose of reality for a young kid in a simulator that's going to carry on through his years learning how to drive and beyond. There's a brake. Use it. All right, figure it out. Figure it out. There we go. There you are. Brake into it. Now gas out of it. There you go. Next turn, brake into it, and then gas out of it. Keep going, follow the line. Slow turning the wind, just turn it slow, turn it slow. Almost. All right, go slow into the turn, gas out of it. There you go. There we go. Next turn, hit the brakes. Now gas out of it. There you go. That's how you race. There it is. You figured it out. Next turn, brake into it, gas out of it. There you go. That's it. Well, it didn't take long for him to catch on what to do. You did it, brother. You figured it out. As he keeps going forward, it is astonishing how he made this look easy with just a few seconds of coaching. Well done. Okay, keep going. Gas out of it. Gas. There you go. Next time you see it, brake into it. Now gas out of it. There we go. There it is. One other thing to point out is that he's hitting the marks without even knowing that he was hitting the marks. What intuition. Brake. Gas. There it is. Brake. Gas. Oh, you did. Nice job. Go. Moving on from number 3, now we're going to see what cars are available to hang out and have fun with. And the first one, of course, we can never pass up a police cruiser, in this case, the Pennsylvania State Troopers cruiser. It is just decked out and specced out with tons of fun gear. Essential gear, of course, needed for what their job is and the risk that's added, but it is great to be able to sit in there and have some fun with it.
Yeah. This way, this way, this way.
Get it.
No, you first.
No.
And here we go. Great instinct as well. He's taking advantage of the opportunity to arrest his dad, and I'm getting into the back of the cruiser. Here we go.
Try to open the door. Is there a handle?
Nope, nothing.
Ah. Well, even if someone...
Can't even open it.
Nobody can open it from the outside.
Officer.
Either. What? Don't tell me you didn't do anything because you did something. I just don't know what yet.
That's too funny. Yeah, that just happened. Didn't expect at the car show for my role to be reversed on me, but that just happened. You know what? Well done.
I got the traffic advisor, the talkie, dispatch on the 211 show us code 4. We have one suspect in custody.
While you might be thinking I'm looking for a way out of this, I'm actually not. I'm really enjoying looking around, checking out the spec of this cruiser.
Went around back there. Sir, stay right there. I have to go do something.
All right, so moving along, there's a lot to see at the show this year, including 2 manufacturers set up autonomous courses to check out their new tech. Here we are. This is the first autonomous track that we came across. This is BMW. Everybody's getting lined up to get their experience for this. We're just going to walk past it for now and get some observations in. Maybe we'll stop by later.
Yeah, maybe. I already talked to those guys.
So we quickly moved over to the Toyota area, and we are a sucker for a dark blue with a tan or saddle or light interior. And here we go with the brand new Sequoia. Huge fans of this car, this model, and this spec. Check out the huge screen. We love the interior, the ergonomics. Even at Cole's size, he is able to adjust in this configuration, so that means it's a really well done design for universal use. The back seats are capped in. The interior looks great. As you might know, we are Lexus fans, but we would highly consider getting the Sequoia, as it is the biggest vehicle in the lineup for Toyota as an SUV on a truck frame. Great panoramic sunroof situation. And then we're moving on to, we're going to go check out the Land Cruiser. So the Land Cruiser, very similar to the new GX. They share a lot of the same platform, badged differently, of course. There are some different visions and focuses for Toyota versus Lexus. And in this model, this is similar to the Overtrail that you would see at the Lexus GX 550. The second autonomous track that we found was from Ford. Ford's done a great job of putting in a few different vehicles to support this experience this year. So what we really like about our 2021 GX is the actual back door, which is like, I think it's referred to as a refrigerator door or some sort of swinging door, but we like this feature. Turns out, so does Range Rover and Land Rover, because in the new Defender, they added that door, while GX from Lexus deleted that door and went with just a typical configuration of a swing up hatch. But here we go. We love the fact that they did this, and we're going to check it out and point out some of the good things about it. It has about the same room behind the third row that our GX has. Wow, so jumping into the driver and passenger side here, it is obvious the design language, ergonomics, and the interior of the Defender is focused, minimalistic.
All right, so now we're in Lexus. This is our favorite because there's a GX, so we're going to get next generation. So we're going to do a quick walk around on that one.
So we've already seen the Toyota Land Cruiser. Here we are with the GX 550, and we're going to do a quick walk around and point out some of the things that we like. Love the design language for the exterior. They definitely got that right. Here we are with the delete swing or refrigerator door. Rather, here's the swing up that they installed. I actually wish they would have went. I know there's a lot of complaints or criticisms from current owners of the GX series, the 460, 470 series, but this 550 has come out with the swing up tailgate, and part of me definitely wishes it would still be the refrigerator door. Now this is a third row configuration as well. The third row is down. All right,
Wait.
come on up.
There you shut me.
Now we get our chance to get into the driver's seat and passenger seat, and right away, we love the design language in the interior. It is set up really well. Obviously, it mirrors what was done in the Toyota Land Cruiser, just a little bit more elevated perhaps in the Lexus GX 550.
This is more boxier.
Like the interior?
Yeah.
It's like $12 extra.
It's very boxy.
My mom wants one of these.
My mom wants this too.
Someone stole the shit right.
No, thank you.
While we took a little bit of time between 3 and 2 to get to 2, we really enjoyed taking advantage of seeing some of the cars, vehicles that we like the best. But here we are at the second best thing that you may have missed at the auto show in Pittsburgh this year. Believe it or not, folks, they are boats. So we're jumping off the Sea-Doos and onto this first pontoon, and I've got to tell you, the size of this pontoon is mega, is really the best way to say it. It is certainly outrigged with a lot of cool features and areas to sit and enjoy company of your family or friends or both, but the materials here are very high end, and this is certainly a pontoon trying to be a cruise ship. Cole really likes being on the back and seeing that he could go from boat to boat, but looking from the back of the boat to the front of this one, you can see the level of luxury that they added to this. Here we go, we jump over to the next one, which is the Sea-Doo, and we really like this series of the Sea-Doo. This is, I think, a wonderful family option, especially for the price point. This is the larger of all of them, and I've done a lot of looking on YouTube videos for this boat and how people are liking it and kind of just speccing it out. And this is something we would highly consider as the next family thing to have. Although where we live, having a boat and a pool are probably the two worst things you could do in terms of value and equity, just because we have a winter and the opportunity to be on the water or in the water is less than any other parts in the country. However, it's still very enticing to know that maybe perhaps we can rent this boat at some marina, but this is a fine boat. In comparison, the luxury is not as great as the boat we just got off of, or the pontoon, but this pontoon Sea-Doo checks all the boxes for something that we would like. And probably this is the most fun that we had at the show, is being able to hop from boat to boat as if we were, I don't know, pirates or in some sort of adventure show movie, but boy, that was fun. This is another version of the Sea-Doo. This is the smaller of the series that they have available, and it still checks all the boxes for us. And as we glance over to the next pontoon, we're probably thinking, what ship is that as well? And here we are with another pontoon that is doing a great job emulating a cruise ship. Very easy to access. The materials are just outstanding, but this one doesn't really have family, other than the front. This doesn't really have the family area that the first one does. This is really more, I think, of a luxury cruiser out on whatever body of water you are, with a smaller set of folks on it. Regardless, really well appointed, very long boat, and would definitely be enjoyable. But I think we'll still stick with the Sea-Doo.
Here. Pay attention to this. Then.
Well, this certainly looks like a best life moment.
Definitely check out the boats.
And we couldn't be happier to see vintage cars here at the Pittsburgh Auto Show. They kind of juxtaposition the newer cars to see some older. There's obviously some luxury and exotic cars here too. But I mean, in a sea of brand new cars, when you see the design language of vintage cars, it really puts a smile on your face. This is representative of the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix, and these are some of the folks that are importantly involved with it. These are their cars. Here's a Mark V. And while we want to sit and hang out, we find a C2 Corvette, which is our #1 thing you may have missed at the Pittsburgh 2025 Auto Show. Here is a C2 1967 Corvette. What do you know?
All right, go stand by.
Makes us another thumbs up is definitely needed. So rightfully so, in a sea of cars that are hundreds of thousands of dollars, to this car, who is, while very valuable, behind ropes more than any other car there. And we love the opportunity just to walk around and focus on it for a moment for our viewers' pleasure, because we are focused on Corvettes, especially the C2. And it was wonderful to see that car here.
All right, Cole. So here we are. Our buddy Justin's car is here. This is probably the coolest thing that happens while we're here. We're going to take the keys off of Nick and enjoy some time in Justin's car. Let's see if we can take it out for a ride. He probably won't let us.
Hey, that's up to him.
Are we open now?
Yeah, you're open. Go
All
ahead.
right, jump on in, Cole. Beep, beep.
You gotta press the pull button.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
It's not working.
It's unlocked.
You can do it. Okay, so we had the opportunity to hang out in Justin's car, but the battery might be dead due to maybe some fun he had, according to Blackout. We'll see though, but we can't get in it, but we're gonna take it around and show you some of the things that he had done to it. What do we think? We think it's dead, right? It's dead.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I did unlock it this morning to open it up. Yeah, but then you unlocked it. So that's what Justin gets for trying to show his lights off last night. Every 10 minutes, he started them up just to make sure the lights work. Now his battery's dead. He'll blame me.
Good for you. I'm glad I'm here, Justin. This is fun. Thanks to Blackout Tint for trying to help us, but unfortunately,
Yeah, sorry, Justin. You drained your own battery.
while we're here, we're just going to point out some of the mods that he's had many videos of to his followers. And let's check him out. So he's got carbon fiber everywhere. Z07 splitters. Z07 arrow. Carbon fiber rearview mirror covers. The carbon fiber boomerang. Rocker panels, carbon fiber all through the engine compartment, the bubble, the new exhaust, and the Z07 boiler and exhaust valences.
Like, how do we jump it?
Yeah, that would be fun. You don't want to forget that Justin put the offsets on his car to bring out the tires more flush to the fenders. And you wouldn't believe it, it is visible. Like, you can definitely see that tire is more profiled. Well, that rim is more profiled with that adapter. It definitely is. Really added a lot to it to fashion it in the focus of a Z07, and it looks phenomenal. We didn't get to run into him today, but we do enjoy the fact that we almost got to sit in his car. Unfortunately, the battery's a little bit drained, and so we're not going to go any further and try to open it. We're just going to respect Justin and his car and just say thank you.
Thank you.